Phrasal verbs. Drum up. Dub as, duck into, duck out, dwindle away, and more.
Listen.
Drum up.
Conseguir, obter, gerar, apoio negócios.
We need to drum up more support for the campaign. The salesman drummed up new clients for the company. The band drummed up interest with their live performance. Dub as.
Apelidar de, classificar como, batizar como.
The media dubbed him as the new king of pop. Critics dubbed the film as a masterpiece. She was dubbed as the most promising young actress. Duck into.
Entrar rapidamente. Enfiar-se em. Passar para dentro.
He ducked into the store to avoid the rain. She ducked into the nearest cafe for coffee. Duck into this alley. We'll hide here. Duck out.
Sair rapidamente. Escapar. Evitar.
She ducked out of the meeting before it ended. He ducked out of paying the bill. Try to duck out of the party without being noticed. Dwindle away.
Diminuir gradualmente. Desaparecer. Definhar.
The crowd dwindled away as the night progressed. Her savings dwindled away over the years. The patient's strength dwindled away slowly. Dig out.
Desenterrar. Escavar. Encontrar algo guardado.
The dog dug out a bone from the garden. We need to dig out the old documents from the archives. They dug out the survivors from the rubble. Dig up.
Desenterrar. Descobrir. Revólver.
The archaeologists dug up ancient artifacts. The journalist dug up some shocking facts. He dug up the garden to plant vegetables. Dip into.
Mergulhar em. Folhear. Gastar pouco de.
She dipped into the pool with her feet. I dipped into the magazine while waiting. We dipped into our emergency fund. Dish out.
Servir comida. Distribuir. Dar. Críticas.
She dished out the soup to all the guests. The teacher dished out homework every day. He dished out harsh criticism to the team. Do away with.
Abolir. Eliminar. Acabar com.
They did away with the old tax system. We should do away with these outdated rules. The company did away with the dress code. Do over.
Refazer, repetir, reformar.
The teacher asked me to do over my essay. We decided to do over the living room. He did over the whole project from scratch. Do up.
Apertar, fechar, arrumar, embelezar.
Do up your coat, it's cold outside. She did up the buttons of her blouse. He did up his hair for the party. They did up the house with new furniture. Dole out.
Distribuir com parcimônia, racionar, entregar em pequenas quantidades.
The government doled out food to the poor. She doled out candy to the children. He doled out advice to anyone who asked. Double back.
Voltar pelo mesmo caminho. Dar meia volta.
We had to double back when we saw the road was blocked. He doubled back to pick up his forgotten keys. The fox doubled back to confuse the hunters. Double up.
Dobrar, dividir com alguém, curvar-se de dor.
Double up the paper to fit in the envelope. We had to double up in a small hotel room. She doubled up with laughter at the joke. Drag on.
Arrastar-se, prolongar-se, durar demais.
The meeting dragged on for 3 hours. The negotiations dragged on without agreement. The movie dragged on. I almost fell asleep. Drag out.
Prolongar, arrastar para fora, extrair com dificuldade.
Don't drag out the argument any longer. He dragged out the old suitcase from the attic. She dragged the truth out of him eventually. Draw back.
Recuar, retirar-se, desistir.
He drew back when he saw the snake. We drew back from the agreement at the last moment. She drew back her hand from the hot stove. Draw in.
Atrair, encolher, chegar, trem.
The store draws in many customers with its sales. He drew in his stomach to fit into the pants. The train drew in at the station. Draw on.
Usar. Aproximar-se. Desenhar sobre.
The novelist draws on his personal experiences. The night draws on, we should leave soon. She drew on the canvas with charcoal. Draw up.
Preparar. Documento. Estacionar. Aproximar-se.
The lawyer drew up the contract. A taxi drew up in front of the hotel. The car drew up to the traffic light. Drive at.
Querer dizer. Insinuar. Visar.
I don't understand what you're driving at. What is he driving at with those strange questions? Her speech drove at the importance of education.